Hello, I'm Skid, and welcome to episode 37 of my Monster Hunter Rise playthrough. We are going to be finishing HR5 today. That's the plan, at least. We have one quest to do, and then we have an urgent quest to take on and do as well.
Keep an eye on me from up there.
But before we do that, we have some busy work to catch up on. We have done all the side quests, we have collected all the materials we need for the weapons bar the Royal Ludroth, which is the monster we're going to be tackling first. We found our divine rhinos.
Hey, you.
Hey, you caught those beetles for me.
Yep.
My pal over at the guild told me about them, and I just had to see one for myself. Gotta say, whoa, seeing them for real is just amazing.
Huh?
And now I want to see one out in the wild in its natural habitat. That would be incredible.
Sure.
Anyway, I left Master Hammond and Nagiko with the weapon blueprints so that you can make some cool gear. I'm sure you'll find it useful. Cool gear that cannot be used.
Hang in there.
We still haven't been given any kind of special insect glaive. Now, what are you on about?
Welcome to my
If I'm correct, you've pieced together enough notes to form a complete message, yes? Well, if you don't mind. This doesn't actually tell us anything, does it? Guys to think such things came past, yes, yes. Enlightening read, thanks, I shall present you with an especially exclusive article. Yeah. Just cosmetic stuff for the house. Is there a
I've got
button
some great
to
bargains.
sell from the item box?
See what you have.
That button is gone. At least I cannot see it. Sort, order, sort, yes. There used to be a button to sell all just items that you can only sell for money. Okay. We do have plenty of this stuff if we need to,
If you're not sure you should sell something, you should probably hold off for now. The fact that you're unsure must mean there's still value to your possessions.
No, I know what I want to sell. I'm just deciding whether or not I want to sell it now because this is going to give me way too much money.
I'll gladly take it off your hands. Thank you.
There we go.
Happy hunting.
And an achievement because of how much money we now have in our cash box. Okay, Smithy, we have weapons to craft.
It's you. Are you foraging or upgrading?
I be forging weapons that have been waiting to be forged. So the Raffian stuff we've got.
Let's get cracking.
Now we see whether or not I did my math correctly. Should be enough. So one of these, 4 of these.
Gotcha.
One of these, 4 of these.
Right, let's get cracking.
It didn't actually take me as long as I was expecting it to get that get those materials. Okay, so this one we don't know what we need to craft. Neither this one, which means the only one left is this one, which is Royal Ludroth, which we may get the first time we kill it. We may not. If we don't, I'll farm it between taking on that monster and then taking on the urgent quest.
Now get hunting.
So, let's go kill that Royal Ludroth. Or more accurately, let's go capture that Royal Ludroth. You can wait a second.
I've been waiting for you.
Oh, we managed to clear them all out. Let's get that one, and that one. No, yes, and yes. Those two are good.
Here's the quest list.
Foul play in the forest. Royal Ludroth.
Good luck out there.
I think predominantly lightning, but I think it's also weak to poison. Something makes me think it's weak to poison. Oh no, predominantly fire, I'm way off. And it's actually resistant to most everything other than fire. Okay, fire weapon it is. Do we actually have a good fire weapon? We may not. In which case, maybe we go blast. Ah no, we have a fire weapon now. Let's see if we can craft the decorations for the fire weapon. I don't think we have a... I think Wirebug Ice Attack is the only one we have that has Ice Attack. Oh no, there we go, Wirebug Fire Attack. Let's get this first. More likely, let's see if we can get this first.
I got everything you need.
Decorations, create... Blaze. Oh, that's no problem at all. Stream we can do without issue as well. Oh, it's actually short on carapaces, but that's fine. That's a tier 1 material. We have Frost. We could use Bolt. And we don't need these for anything else. There we go.
Thanks.
While we're here, let's set them.
Good luck out there.
No, not yet. Okay, let's get something to eat. And then get this started. Okay, so just while we make our way over there, there's something I need to discuss. So it's taken me 6 episodes to get through HR5. We have HR6 and 7 still to come. And we need to get all of that cleared before the 30th of June. This leaves me with... That's the wrong one. I was trying to summon Taunt. This leaves me with 9 episodes in order to get through both of those tiers to be ready to start recording the week after Sunrise comes out. Sunbreak, rather. So, I haven't decided yet. It will depend upon how many quests there are in the next tier. I press E again. It's F.
Making progress.
So yeah, it'll depend upon the number of quests in tier 6, but we're either gonna... We're either gonna start, I'll finish that sentence in a second. So we're either going to start doing an episode on Saturday and Sunday. I was hoping for the other attack, but I put myself in the middle of a combo.
Here it comes!
So yeah, we'll either start doing an episode on Saturday and Sunday, or I'll start skipping some of the hunts. I'm more inclined to do the latter rather than, or the former rather than the latter. Crown is the thing we need the most. So we need to be attacking its head.
Doing great.
Was that the crown? Nope, that was the...
Be careful.
That was his sponge. Okay, that's weird. There's supposed to be invulnerability frames in that attack. Why is it a long wire? No, I can't do because it is attacking multiple times. We have the wrong wire bug in the... not the wire bug. We have the wrong kinsect. Simply by the fact that we should have brought a severing one rather than a blunt one.
Oh, no, you don't!
Wrong button. So many wasted potions. Not like potions are hard to get.
Go!
Oh, you went through the tunnel. We're going to the other side.
Time for some sharpening.
Sharpening is something that we should have done. That wasn't what I was trying to do. Again, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. I'm still in Elden Ring mode, it seems. Got the attack length again. There we go. Now we can focus on its tail. I was above that.
This one's gonna hit hard!
It's just the distance. I think this guy's a little small for the Royal Ludroth in the grand scheme of things.
Be careful!
Definitely seems on the small side.
Yeah!
It has too many little sneaky paths it can go down.
Weapon's getting dull!
Where's it going? Okay, it's just going to one of the lower ponds. We do have 3.
You listen to me now!
Oh, Kupulaku, where are you? Ah.
Bye-bye! This is gonna be good!
I know you have a beam of some description. Actually, no, you don't. You're mud. There you go. You have it. Have an attack. Can we not target that one? There we go. Punish that one.
See ya!
Tail. Can you get out of the way, Gugu Laku? There's the tail.
That's a good start.
There we go. We managed to save ourselves from losing. That works for me.
You listen to me now.
That was an easy one that I could have dodged. I imagine the Royal Ludroth is more or less capturable at this point.
You're my best pal. This one's gonna hit hard!
Before we do that then let's go give me everything. There's a tech around here somewhere.
I'll put this to good use. Don't worry.
I also want to kind of give it the opportunity to lead because it may try to do. There's the claw, but we're going to need two crowns.
Putting down a trap! Give it all you've got!
Smallest sized update.
Easy
Yeah,
peasy.
I thought it looked a little on the small side. Got ourselves a tiny Royal Ludroth. I wonder if it's a crown-worthy small one.
All in a day's work.
Okay, now we find out whether or not I need to farm this guy a few more times. We do. We've only got one crest. Fair enough. We won't do that while recording. What we will do is talk to this guy now.
Working hard?
Hello again, Skid. An urgent quest awaits you. You've been requested and dispatched to dispatch an agitated Mizutsune in the Shrine Ruins.
Indeed.
Usually docile, we rarely pay these creatures any mind. However, this particular Mizutsune has gone hopping mad. I just don't get it.
Indeed.
The guild will investigate this matter further. Your job is to ensure the monster is dealt with swiftly. Now hop to it. Okay. Now let's not talk to her now. We'll talk to her after I've restarted the game, and I will see you after I have enough materials for that last weapon. So, see you in a minute. So I was going to go and farm the Royal Ludroth, and then I realised I actually have to talk to Hinua. With that, or is this Minato? We actually have to talk to Minato before I can take that quest on again. So we'll do this now, and then there's going to be another cut, and then we'll go on to taking on the quest that we need to take on, the urgent quest.
Welcome to the hub.
Skid, an urgent quest has come in for you. Your target this time is a Mizutsune in the Shrine Ruins. It may appear majestic and beautiful, but don't be fooled. These creatures are quite nimble and use the foam they create to maneuver and attack. They normally don't pose any threat to us, but this particular Matsumune has become extremely agitated. I wonder why. Now then, good luck to you out there.
I have a special quest for you.
Okay, so we will be back when I'm about to click that button. And we're back again. I entirely forgot the whole reason we were doing that is to get this weapon.
My hammer's ready.
So there's going to be another odd cut right in the middle of things. Okay, so that's not going to be any good against Matsumune. I also don't remember. I can't... No, we're further down. There we go, Matsumune. This one is Thunder. Thunder or Dragon? Or Lightning or Dragon? I forget whether it's Thunder or Lightning in this game.
I have a special quest for you.
Okay, let's get Wyvern Riding back on. Urban
Which
Quest.
quest would you like?
The Bewitching Dance. Yes!
Good luck out there.
Swap our loadouts. Let's make sure that's correct. Insectglaive. We do have a Thunder one. Ah, it only has a single decoration slot though. We also don't have a talisman that would that boosts thunder attack. So let's take the one that gives us protective polish because it's better than nothing. We can still set the decorations. We can put one on.
Time for a rest.
Okay, this is technically HR6, so we do need to give it due respect, or it will put us on our ass. Shrine runes, aren't we? So it's going to be somewhere in the middle,
Do this!
probably north. Yeah. Okay, map F there. Straight down, more or less. That was immediately half my health. Just gone. I forget what the red bubbles do. I know what the green ones do. What do the red ones do? Those ones we definitely don't want to get. You're a Leviathan, so your tail can't be severed. Above it. Typically body shot is required for this. You're going again, aren't you? Ooh. Oh. We do still need body or legs, I assume. Just the head. Let's just spam for a bit, see if we can hit something. There we go. We want its legs. And I'm glad that missed, because that technically a dodge was out of time. Quick. 3 shots on its claws. I'll take the 3 shots on its head then. What do we break? Its head and its back.
This one's gonna hit hard!
Not aimed at us though. Is it coming all the way around? Missed the green one. Get the green one. Got it. The green ones heal, if I remember correctly. I don't know what the red ones do. The yellow or the white ones obviously make you slide. And if you get too many of them, they make you fall over.
You're my best pal.
Need be, we need to run and dive. We are a long way away. Good. It's going to turn around before... Oh, it's going to leave. That's fine. That works.
Yeah! That's my
Wheatstone.
chance.
Smashing.
Making progress.
We're going to need tail and legs. You're not going to be helpful in this situation. You just make it run. Technically, neither's that going to be any good. I saw the attack coming, but I wasn't quick enough to do anything about it. Now get out of there. I'm not fighting you in that tight quarters. I wanted your head this time round. Let me hit its tail. There we go. That works. Good. We actually have one nearby.
You listen to me now.
Let's go kill 2 birds with 1 stone. You stay there. And smack into a wall. Turn around. And smack into a bird. This is going to be a troublesome fight. Let me get with it.
You're mine to command. That's one. Lifesaver.
Excellent.
That'll do for now.
Ooh, that was close. Those were not the buttons I was pressing, game. Get up. And the nearby help. I don't know which one of you did that, but well done. Let's see if we can't get some claws. I was stuck and out of wire bugs. Okay, it's tired, that's good. That gives me opportunity to... Ooh. God damn it. My roll was out of time, but it's tired, so it couldn't get away with doing that itself. Shot at its tail. Are you leaving? You are.
I got away. Go.
That was not the button I was trying to press. Now I'm wasting time.
Time for some sharpening.
It's Ivy. Enemies not to refresh. Attack up. It looks like we've got its tail. Don't you do that twice in a row? Or did we stun you? Okay, we need to get up and out. Oh, we just wasted the heal, because Vin did the job for us. I aim in its body, I knew it needed its tail. Running away. I don't think it's capturable yet, but it must be getting there. Yeah, it's heading down. So let's grab this, that, and jump. I pressed C, I disagree. Get off. Give me that. wrong side. Just capitalize while we're on this side. I'm only assuming that its claws can be broken. Nice backflip. Damn it.
This one's gonna hit hard!
It's going all the way around. I tried to dive, but sprint takes a second to go off. But that was pretty much all of my health, wasn't it? Because we had just finished healing. I more or less knew that was probably going to be the case if I let that hit me. Probably should have been using these from the start. Do we not? I thought I actually had them on there. Apparently not. We must not have been able to craft them yet. I was looking for max potions, but either we've not put them on us or we don't have access to them yet.
Faster! Time for some sharpening.
That's just another defense. Oh, it's capturable. Okay. We don't need... We entirely wasted those two demon drugs then. Mega demon drugs. It's actually gone to sleep.
Now, this is gonna be easy.
Yes, it's going to be easy because it's asleep, which means all we need to do is wiggle our way in between the middle of it. Go trank bomb. Trank bomb. Pitfall trap.
I placed a trap. It sprung the trap. All done.
There we go. I'm sure its claws must be breakable. We just probably didn't get enough damage on them, or maybe I should have brought the blunt insect and focused the claws down with that. We definitely got his head, its back, and his tail though. We need better armor now. Most definitely. Ooh, look at all the shiny things. We have a Matsumune plate. Matsumune water orb. Why does it have 2 rare drops? Bubble foam. If we can't craft a weapon with this many good things given to us. Hunter rank 6. We have made it. You have unlocked number new guild card. I actually forgot to check on the last one. Does it give the size information in here? I think it's up here. Well, I can't see it really. I'm fairly sure it says somewhere in the results screen whether or not you get a crown for the size. We have found our answers. The answers that have plagued Kamara. The cause of the rampage. And you hunting that poor old Mutsu led us to the answer. When the guild was investigating the monsters around it, they came around several telltale signs, and they were connected to the rampage and that Azure fiend. And that's not all. Our scouts inform us that they have spotted that Azure beast above the shrine ruins. Shortly after its appearance, every monster in the vicinity became ferocious or fervently violent. And that Matsumune, being in mating season, was intensely affected.
Yeah.
We always thought that monsters attacking human settlements was simply nature at work. As it turns out, it was really the work of that monster, whipping up all the monsters into a frenzy, causing them to migrate. That's the secret behind the rampage. And that is why we were always sighting that beast shortly after the rampage started. The guild has named this fearsome monster Wind Serpent Ibushi. Ibushi? I think it's probably Ibushi. The cause of the rampage must be slain. We are sure it won't be long before it returns once more. When that time comes, we're all counting on you. While we wait for further reports, please proceed with the newly available 6-star quests.
Hey!
Yo, Ace. We may crash partway through accepting these quests, in which case I will restart and come back. Just advance warning.
Hanging in there?
Whoa, Ace, you've really been thrashing on those monsters out there. Starting to look like a seasoned hunter now. But even seasoned hunters need some spicy new switch skills. And I know you're ready to dig in, but I gotta warn you, these new skills I cooked up have quite some kick, like hiya! Each one of them will put you flat on your butt if you're not ready, so you better lace up your tabby. Learn the longsword. Dissect the dual blades. Grasp the gun lance. Invoke the insect glaive. Finally! Took us to HR6 to get the insect glaive. Be one with the bow.
Keep it up!
I think that covers all the weapons now. We're going to talk to your friend first. Because I imagine your friend has exactly the same thing to say. But let's talk to Minato first.
Hello.
Hello, Skid. You are now able to accept 6-star quests. Please have a look at them when you have the time. Can you believe that the rampage is actually a large-scale migration of monsters? That, generally speaking, tracks with the series. It's usually the monsters running away from another monster. I cannot fathom the degree of power the Wind Serpent Ibushi must wield to give rise to such an uproar. In any case, there's not a moment to lose. We must quell the rampage and put an end to the pain that my sister is enduring.
I've been waiting for you.
Okay, let's just have a look at what we have in here.
Here's the quest list.
So we have 7 of these again. That's more or less the same amount. That's a triple kill, double, capture, double. I'm still noticing a distinct
Come
lack
back anytime.
of subspecies. Hey, there we go, the game crashed. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Let's go talk to everyone out here.
Oh, it's you.
Hey Skid, how's hunting with the Palamute going?
Yep.
The Buddy Smithies were telling me that they were really want to get better at making Palamute equipment, but they need more practice. If you order some gear from them, not only will they give you some nice stuff, they'll also help you or help them out, and me as well. Once they've had enough practice, come talk to me and I'll give you some Palamute gear as a thanks. Forge 15 pieces of Palamute equipment. Should be simple enough. We need another 7.
See you.
What do we have the most of in terms of scraps? We have the most ore scraps, bone scraps, insect scraps. Oh, those are all scrap pluses. There's nothing that stops us from crafting the lower level stuff. Just don't equip it. We need one more. Do we have a bunch of higher level scraps that we can use. Humble scraps, Shade Room. Yeah, we need to start crafting tier 6 stuff. Is there an insect one? We have a bunch of insect scraps. You would assume that we could use them on something. Apparently not, at least not for the Palamute, and that's the one that they want us to craft things for. So let's just craft this set. Done.
Hi.
Thanks for your help, Skid. It's much appreciated. I'm sure they'll have the hang of making Palamute equipment now, which is not only benefit them, but everyone. And here's the Palamute gear I promised. I know you'll go on to accomplish great things with it. Blitz Scroll. The thing is, I kind of like the equipment that I got on the Palamute in terms of their actual gear rather than their armor and stuff. I can do, I just want to check and make sure there's not someone down here looking for help. Nope. I would have seen that marker by now. What would you like?
Good day to you.
I have come to a conclusion, specifically on how I should go about sharing my artistic gift with the world. Big things catch attention, do they not? That means if I were to write down my poetry with a big brush, it would too. It's a shame few of us will ever achieve such levels of genius as I. Anyway, I would like you to gather the materials for making such a brush. What's the bet and it's going to be a weapon? Meanwhile, I'll be composing a poem. Oh, there's our insect glaive. We already have everything. Here.
Oh, hello.
Ah, I see you brought my materials. Thank you, Hunter. I've been hard at work myself, but I may have hit a sort of writer's plateau. It is so heavy, the weight of my words inked down. No, this giant brush. That actually might be my worst composition yet. Oh, by the way, I thought it might be helpful to share that you can also forge a giant brush at the smithy. Go on and take a look at it, if you're interested.
Goodbye.
I do have a vent quest that I need to do at some point. But at this point, I'm so high level for them, we'll just blitz them. Specifically, I want to get the ones done that will get us layered armor, and so the Sonic one, the Mega Man one, the Okami ones, all of those. I want to get them done at some point. But I'll probably do that on my own time at this point. I think I don't have the 3 episodes left.
Welcome!
Oh, Skid, you'll never guess what happened. I went into the flooded forest to find some fish to make my bunny dango taste even better, but then a stupid Naga cougar came crashing through the forest, making a huge racket and chased away all the fishies. So I went to a different spot to fish, but then a chuari, a juadura, wait, I got it, a nigh on unpronounceable name that I cannot remember, a big stupid giant fishy showed up and started flinging mud everywhere. The fishy were gone, I got covered in mud and I didn't catch anything. It was literally the worst. Could you please do something about these dummies for me, please? And maybe throw a punch or a kick in for me too.
Oh, hi!
Hey, listen, there's this this thing I can only, or I feel like I can only truly talk to you about. I want to make some dango that are really healthy so that everyone can stay in tip-top shape. I've been reading some books with Otama about a farm, a sutra, like what stuff is good for you and all that stuff. But hands-on experience is better, right? And for that I need some stuff that might be a teensy bit hazardous. And no one does hazardous like you. Skid, maybe, or could you maybe possibly get me some? Okay, yeah, we've not encountered a Somacanth since low rank. So we'll get that, or that'll be done in due course.
Bye-bye.
Hey Skid, you know, I'm super grateful that you always stop by and order Bunny Dango, right? By the way, do you know what a quality wyvern egg is? Oh god, no. I know what it is. I know very much what it is. It's the kind of egg that if you pick up, a Rathian will chase you about the map. Ceaselessly. So there's this super expensive, hard to get ingredient, but people say they're the yummiest or bestest eggs ever. Imagine if I made Bunny Dango with them. They'll be the yummiest too.
Yep, yep.
But it'll take so much time and effort to go get one myself, not to mention the whole danger thing. But you don't mind a little danger, do you, Skid? You'll get one for me, won't you? I will, but only because I'm completing all the quests like the idiot that I am. Fine, I will get you your damn wyvern egg. I will run across the map with a Rathian on my tail, if it will make you happy, and put a nice little tick mark next to the quest. Very safe Dango added. Oh, Skid, hey, listen. Guess what? We reworked the recipes and all of my usual Dango are now yummier than ever, blah blah blah. The whole tea shop was busting their butts to make them super yummy. So she would totally order some ASAP. Okay. She has been spoken to. She had a lot to speak about.
Hey,
Ah, Skid, rare to see you without a petal ice on your arm these days, isn't it?
yeah.
Since they seem to be providing you helpful, how about a little upgrade? This will be the last time though. You gotta make yourself to a top-notch hunter. You don't need old Fugun trying to help you out. It looks like you haven't collected every kind of petal ice out there just yet. But hey, you can do so whenever it takes your fancy. Or the fancy takes you. Right, off we go then, Squirt. Go to greater hunts, greater heights, and greater honours. Now get to it. Hey, they've been upgraded.
Later.
I mean, I'm not even sure where we get more petal ice. But I assume the one that I've already been using is just now, yeah, a better version. Demon is the one we're using. Fortitude, Strength, and then Hunter. Yeah, those are the four we've always had. Or at least we've had 3 of them, I think. I don't know if we've had all 4 of them.
Oh, it's you.
It took some help from Nagako and the others, but we can now forge more kinds of decorations for you. You'll be faced with some grueling hunts from here on. Make sure your gear doesn't leave you lacking.
Bye. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I believe.
Are you foraging or upgrading?
I be forging. You should have a weapon for me. Oh god, look at them all. There's so many more now. This is going to take so much longer. Okay, we was told there was a bush.
Some hunters literally take hours. I'm used to waiting.
I really should be looking down this side, paying attention down this side, because that's probably where I'm going to notice it. Ah, there you are. Ah, damn it. I knew I hadn't broken the claws. The claws are the things we're missing. So that has a higher base attack and a affinity on it. But otherwise it's honestly not that great. If it's not in here... Oh yeah, I forgot entirely about that section of things. No, it should be in here somewhere.
My hammer's ready.
One would assume. It gotta be, or it's gotta be its own tree. I can't imagine it not being just sitting on its own. Smithy tree, but that's
Haste
just...
makes waste.
Oh, there it is.
All the time you need.
There it is. That is a high base attack, but it is at the cost of affinity. And it is upgradable. Interesting, interesting.
Come to me
Okay.
if you need new
Where to next? Do you have something else for me? You don't. Do the buddies have anything for me? New maps they can go out on? It's good, I have quite an important message for you. We have modified the Mizutsune kite so that they are now able to survey further off territories. This means they can come across new and different materials to collect. If you have no qualms with it, I'd like to get started right away. Okay, is that everyone? Nope. Couple in the graven hubs. Decorations.
How's it going? Until next time.
Food is better. Okay.
Hey! Have a seat!
So, that'll be that. We'll call it there. I'll work out between now and next episode. Hey, come on. Line up beside me. There we go. Close enough. I'll work out between now and next episode whether or not we're going to do double episodes a week or whether I will just cut down the number of the quests we're going to do. For example, of the extra quests, maybe we will only actually show the weapon one that is for the insect glaive and we'll ignore the other ones, or at least I'll do them off camera. That sort of thing. But I'll work that out between now and then. But anyway, for now, thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the show. We'll be back next week and hopefully I'll see you next time. Cheerio.